spiced red cabbage and mushroom spaetzle. I have a big old Dutch oven on the stove, getting hot with a little bit of neutral oil. So we can use 1 red onion or 3 large shallots, 1 cabbage shredded, 1 large bay leaf, and into the pot she goes. That's why I used a really big Dutch oven. Now this will cook way down. So we're gonna salt it pretty liberally to get the liquid out of it and to get it to start cooking down pretty quickly. Black pepper for me. 1.5 teaspoons each, 1 tablespoon total of caraway and cumin. About 1/4 teaspoon of allspice and about the same of nutmeg. To distribute the oil. And then this is what I mean by partially covered. Let a little bit of the steam escape and trap a lot of the heat. So after 20 minutes, we add our apples, and we're gonna add 3 turns of the pan of cider vinegar or sherry vinegar, about 3 good tablespoons, and the same of brown sugar, and a good cup of toasted chopped walnuts for texture. So for the spaetzle, we are bringing some liquid up to a boil to cook our batter in, but we're gonna start by making our sauce. So we're going to start with 1.5 pounds of mushrooms. I thinly sliced them. We're going to cook those down first. Do not add salt until they're brown. Okay, so this is what we want. We held off in seasoning it with salt to, get that really good color quickly. Now we're adding our shallots, a couple of shallots, and fresh thyme, and a little paprika or smoked paprika, either, about 1 teaspoon, and some tomato paste. A little squirt. And we're gonna let that cook together for a couple of minutes. Just like that. Our shallots are tender, and this is cooked out a bit. You see what I did? I took this off the stove. You know why? Because this is brandy. If the pan catches flame, it is literally no big deal. It will burn off in a couple of seconds, literally. But we try and avoid flame ups. About 1/2 cup of white wine goes in. Some little vegetable stock. Okay? And now we're gonna let our sauce cook until just about there. Mixing up our dry ingredients, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons salt, about 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg, and about 1 teaspoon of white pepper. Now I'm going to take the dry and add it to the wet. Need a refresher? For easy, 4 large eggs and about 2/3 of a cup of milk, whole milk. And if your batter is too tight, you add a splash more milk or even a little water. Now that's a really good consistency, like a good rich pancake batter. For the boiling salted water, and again, you can use a colander or you can use a wide tooth grater, and they make a bunch of different spaetzle makers. We're going to pour in about half of our dough, and then as it comes out the bottom, we just move this back and forth to cut them into the pot. And then you let them cook about 2 minutes, and then we just do it all over again. Now to remove them, I use just this simple little thing, a spider. Look, they're puffed. They're like little pillows. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. And they're going right into their butter bath. All you need to do is add herbs, which we're about to do, our dill and parsley. Remember our big finish for this sauce? Oh yeah. Cream. About 1/2 cup of heavy cream at the end. This is the homemade spaetzle, the dumplings, our German style drop dumplings, topped, if you're serving it as an entree, with our mushroom ragu sauce. It's Jaeger spaetzle. And this is our beautiful red cabbage. Oh, look at that, with the walnuts